Okay, on the bench today we have a CCRadio Plus. This was sold in the United States by C.Crane. Picked this up at Goodwill, and you can see here this power button is chewed up. It looks like somebody's been trying to pry it off. The radio, when you plug it in, it powers up, but you're not able to turn on and off the radio itself, but all of this lights up. I'm willing to bet the micro switch underneath here has gone bad, or this button plastic has broken. So I'm going to take this apart and see what it takes to fix it. Now, I don't know much about this radio other than I remember that these were sold. Art Bell Coast to Coast AM would sell these radios a lot on his show, and so it's kind of one of those things I heard about from his show and what he's talked about on it. So I figured when I saw this, I'd pick it up and see if it's a decent radio or not. It does have a lot of interesting connections and stuff, like antennas and line out and LED lamps, and it's looks to be a pretty nice radio. Well, we'll take it apart and we'll see if we can fix it. Okay, so much like a Sony of this era, all of the screws that you need to remove are marked with these little arrows on the back. So you remove, I think there's 6 screws. You remove those, and then the back will just lift off. Be careful, because there are some wires here that are attached to the board. You can unhook at least one of them. I'm not sure if these other ones can or cannot be. But I'm going to leave those attached right now and see if I can get this main chassis out and get to that power switch and see what's going on there. Okay, I took out 2 screws, removed these knobs, and also while I was at it, I took the nut and washer off that was right there, and that got us down to this other lower section of the chassis. So I'm going to remove these screws and see if we can get to the power switch, and that would be right up there. That's the switch we're trying to get to. So let's get that out and see what it looks like. So the leg on this switch just doesn't go down quite far enough. So what I've tried to do is I use some cell phone tape and adhered a piece of plastic to it. I'm going to see if that will give me the range I need to press the switch. Alright, radio's all back together and cleaned it up. Unfortunately, these scratches on the power button are always going to be there. There's nothing I can do about it. I wish the previous person hadn't tried to pry up on it, but it's what it is. But
your podcasts.
You can press the power. It works. Tuning works. And all the switches and everything works. So, like I said, it was just that one button pad had fallen off. So I glued on a new one and it's good to go.